Into this, we're going to talk about a simple but really powerful mindset shift that can totally change how you learn and interact with the world. Seriously, it can make you instantly smarter in pretty much every conversation you have.
It's kind of wild when you think about it, how many incredibly intelligent people you probably know, end up capping their own potential, and yeah, sometimes even messing up their lives.
Just by talking. Now listen, it's not because they're wrong all the time. The real problem is they never stop talking long enough to even consider that they might be wrong. And that's a huge, huge difference.
To really get what I mean, there's this great little story that just perfectly illustrates the problem, and, more importantly, the solution.
So picture this. A guy storms into a therapist's office. He is just fuming. He's fed up, he's frustrated, and he is completely convinced he's surrounded by idiots.
He slumps down and just blurts out, "Everyone I meet is an idiot. No one understands me." You know, he's not there for a discussion, he's there to state a fact. In his mind, the problem is definitely everyone else.
But here's where it gets interesting. What does the therapist do? He doesn't argue, he doesn't try to correct him or offer another point of view. He just sits back and listens, like really listens.
And you know, a funny thing starts to happen. As the man keeps talking, with no one pushing back, he starts to actually hear himself. And slowly, all on his own, it dawns on him, this kind of startling thought. Wait a minute. Maybe the one common thing in all my bad interactions is me.
That powerful moment of self-discovery, that's the foundation for this incredible principle for learning and growth that we're going to call Rule 9.
The rule is so simple, but it's incredibly profound. It's this: assume the person you're listening to knows something you don't. And this isn't just some clever trick, it's a total shift in how you see every single interaction.
And let's be super clear on this. This is not about assuming everyone is smarter than you. Not at all. It's about recognizing that they are different. They've lived a life you haven't. They have this whole library of unique experiences, mistakes, and lessons learned. So it really boils down to this simple equation. Difference equals information. Every person's unique perspective is a piece of data you don't have. Their life is a data set you haven't seen yet. So why is this so hard? Well, here's the brutal truth. Most of us don't actually listen to understand. We're just waiting for our turn to talk. We listen to reply, we listen to defend our point, or we listen to dominate the conversation and prove that we're right. But here's the thing. When you're stuck in that reply, defend, dominate mode, you lose out on something priceless. You're throwing away the chance to upgrade your own thinking. You're basically saying no thanks to a free offer to absorb decades of someone else's life lessons in just a few minutes.
So, how do we actually put this into practice? First, we have to completely reframe what a conversation is. It's not a battle you have to win. It's a puzzle you're trying to solve together.
So let me ask you a question, and I want you to be really honest with yourself. When was the last time you genuinely changed your mind about something important because of a conversation you had? If you're struggling to come up with an answer, if that's something that rarely ever happens, that's a huge red flag. It doesn't mean you're always right. It's a pretty strong sign that you're probably not really listening. So how do we fix this? Here are 4 super practical things you can do right away. Next conversation you're in. First, just pause before you jump in. Second, silently ask yourself, what do they know from their unique life that I don't? Third, start seeing it as a collaborative puzzle. And finally, change your goal. Your goal is no longer to win, it's to learn.
And look, adopting this mindset isn't just about having better chats with people. This gives you a deep, almost unfair advantage in the long run.
Because here's the really powerful insight. The moment you stop being so sure you're right, the moment you start with the assumption that you might be wrong, you become dangerous. And dangerous here means you start to learn and evolve at a speed that just leaves everyone else in the dust. While they're busy defending their little patch of intellectual turf, you're out there constantly expanding your territory, absorbing new information from every single person you meet. So, I'll leave you with this one question to chew on. The next time you feel that urge to interrupt, to jump in and prove your point, just take a breath and ask yourself, whose wisdom are you ignoring right now? Because that person right in front of you might be holding the one piece of the puzzle that could change everything for you.